Hi, today we're going to talk about how to use controlled traffic project lines. Controlled traffic project lines mode allows multiple guidance curves to be saved in the same file and to be viewed on the screen at the same time. Waylines are not generated for project lines. Only the path that each project line follows can be used for guidance or auto steering. The controlled traffic feature requires a license. Under System, Features, Licenses, you can confirm license status. Once licensed, the feature then needs to be enabled. Under System, Features, Guidance, change the controlled traffic to Enabled. The normal guideline modes cannot be accessed while controlled traffic feature is enabled. It is necessary to first disable the controlled traffic feature if you're wanting to use these. Touch the running man to return to the run screen. The controlled traffic icon is now displayed. Open the menu, touch the guidance mode icon and set to project lines. This also updates the controlled traffic icon to project lines. Open the menu, touch the select icon. You can select files from USB if desired by touching on the USB icon. Touch the client icon. Select the desired client. Select the desired farm. And select the desired field. Then select the project line file you wish to use. Touch the green tick and project lines will be displayed. Now how to create a new set of project lines. There are three methods for creating project lines. Open the menu, select New Project Lines icon. Touch the next arrow to proceed. The first method we will cover is to generate as driven lines. Select the Generate as Driven Lines method followed by the green tick. Touch the next arrow to proceed. Navigate to and select the desired coverage file. Touch the next arrow to proceed. Touch the file name and use the on-screen keyboard to rename the project file to something meaningful. Touch the next arrow to proceed. Wait for operation to complete, tick to close, and tick to finish. Newly created project lines are now displayed. Now to look at the two methods used to modify existing project lines. Open the menu, select New Project Lines icon. Touch the next arrow to proceed. Touch Method and select Modify Existing Project Lines. Touch the next arrow to proceed. Touch Modification Type and select Split Lines. Touch the next arrow to proceed. Navigate to and select the desired project line file. Touch the next arrow to proceed. Touch the file name and if desired use the on-screen keyboard to rename it. Touch the next arrow to proceed. Touch Offset, then enter the distance either side of the original project line that you want the split lines to be placed. Touch the next arrow to proceed. Wait for operation to complete, tick to close, and tick to finish. The new project lines are now visible and ready to use as guidelines. Now to look at the Add Offset Lines method. Open the menu, select New Project Lines icon. Touch the next arrow to proceed. Touch Method and select Modify Existing Project Lines. Touch Next arrow, touch Modification Type and select Add Offset Lines. Touch the next arrow to proceed. Navigate to and select the desired project line file. Touch the next arrow. Touch the file name and change from the default name if desired. Touch the next arrow to proceed. Enter the original row spacing used in the project lines file. Touch the next arrow to proceed. Wait for operation to complete, tick to close, and tick to finish. Offset lines are now displayed in purple and ready for use. When offset lines are created, they are placed on one side of the corresponding original blue project line. The operator may find no offset line where one is needed, so toggle offset lines function can be used to reposition to the other side. Touch controlled traffic icon, then toggle offset lines icon. Offset lines are repositioned. If the vehicle is currently locked to an offset line and auto steer is engaged, the toggle offset lines button will be disabled. A project line must be selected and then locked before it can be used for guidance or auto steering. There are two ways to do this. Auto line selection behaves slightly differently in Project's line mode to that of optimal lines mode. When enabled, the area around the front of the vehicle is searched and the closest line is automatically selected unless it's already locked. For this feature to work as intended, the look-ahead distance should be set to the distance from the steer point to the front of the vehicle. Open the Project Lines configuration menu and confirm Use Master to Lock is set to Enabled. This allows the use of the master switch to lock to a selected line. Enter the distance from steer point to front of vehicle and look ahead. Tick to close. The final step in setup is to confirm auto line selection is enabled and displays a tick. Now press and hold the guideline you wish to select. The guideline number will be displayed. The currently selected line turns green. The Lock to Selected Line button will automatically display. Once locked, the guideline is displayed in red and can be used for guidance or auto steering. A project line remains locked until a different line is locked, another set of project lines is loaded or the console is restarted. The nearest auto select guideline is displayed in green. If I touch the padlock, it will change the selected guideline and lock it for use. While moving, the area around the vehicle's current location is searched and the closest line is highlighted green. When this occurs, the Lock to Selected Line button will also display. As the vehicle moves closer to a different line, that line is highlighted instead. And that is how to use controlled traffic project lines. I hope you found this video helpful and have a nice day.